Hello everybody, Tobin here, and I'll be continuing off with Lucy, the eternity she wished for. Last we left off, we were talking to the mechanic for Lucy, which we found out he seems to be very into robots, androids, but hey, we can't judge the guy, so let's see what happens. I'd rather spend my time with a monkey. At least monkeys are actually living creatures. And they share many similarities with humans. This is my first-hand experience with such a case. I feel more disappointed than shocked. He seemed perfectly normal. Guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh my gosh, what did I have? This is a voice for him. Oh, get it fixed, but you better treat it right. Got it? Really? I'm not the one who banged it up in the first place. Even so, I don't feel like it's worth starting an argument over. Let's just get this over with. Crystal? Yes! What a great kid. At least you listen to someone when someone tells you something. Since we're all clumsy now, how about lowering your price? Huh! Huh! Don't push your luck, kid. That was a full 180. So much for our budding friendship. You know what? Fine. Half price since you're my first customer. I'm relieved to hear that. Any discounts are more certainly welcome. Great, can you have it ready by the end of the school? It's a pretty light day, so yeah, it's doable. He punches some numbers into his calculator. Then he shows me the results. I was planning on charging you about this much. What do you think? A ton of dots? I blank out for a bit. A ton of dots, a ton of dots, a ton of dots. There are a lot of video games I wanted to buy. I also need to save up for a new textbooks that I'll be using next year. This row-up better pay for itself. Fine, I'll pay you when I come back. Holding out my treasured pocket watch, I glanced at the time. I've wasted too much time here. An outdated gear choker in this day and age. I like it. It has a nostalgic charm. And I'm well aware these types of watches are hard to find. But more importantly, this is my personal way of rebelling against this constantly developing society. Hey you, piece of junk. Uh-oh. A ton of dots. Can't you hear me? A ton of dots. No response. I finally decided to address it by its name. Lucy. The robot immediately reacts. What's with this thing? I'll be back after school. Behave yourself, alright? android wobbles its head back and forth. I'm hoping it understood me. With that, at least I leave the shop. Why are there always high schools with like a giant clock? It's so weird. I hightailed it towards my high school. I'm in the second year. While running a movie I saw recently sprung to mind. An old science fiction flick set in the year 2050. Well, that's still a bit far away. This was recorded at 2021. But at least he doesn't have bread in his mouth. All these oldies seem to be lacking one thing: creativity. A few showcase large scale space battles, and others would have sky vehicles soaring through the sky. Well, guess what? It's 2050. And we don't have moon-sized starships. It's probably one of the most realistic things. Or flying cars zipping around. People still walk to school. People still drive normal vehicles. People still ride bicycles and skateboards. Some people still use old-fashioned pens and pocket watches like me. But there exists a single piece of technology that becomes more prominent in our lives. Androids. They're being used everywhere around the world. That's one of these aged films got right. Oh, the classic school charm. The morning bell snaps me from my roof. I dash towards my classroom. Please refrain from running in the hallways. A janitor android scolds me as I rush past it. This type has facial recognition software to report any transgressors, like me. Except I simply cover my face. And there's no record. You gotta know how to export the system. Come on, everybody's gonna do that. Safe! I boasted my recent victory as I strapped towards my desk with confident swagger. I noticed the teacher's not in yet. You're not late if the teacher's not there. I plucked down in my seat while huffing. That was pretty close. Did you sleep in again? That concerned-filled voice, coming from the guy sitting next to me. A clever-looking fellow. People usually refer him as his nickname, Dr. Gears. He's a real geek with a burning passion for robots. I, on the other hand, despise robots. While I label myself as an introvert, he's very approachable and outgoing. Unlike me, I'm also introverted, but hey, I have a YouTube channel, so... Moreover, our tastes and hobbies differ quite a lot. You'd think we'd have nothing to do with each other. But as they say, opposites attract. I know, weird, right? No, I just had some business to take care of. Really? This early in the morning? It's a long story. I'm cut short by a middle-aged man making his entry. Our teacher. A female assistant robot tails behind. Let's talk about this later. I send him a signal. You return to a thumbs up. Lunchtime rolls by. I take out my freshly brought pieces of bread. Dr. Gears does likewise and is very appealing. Lunchbox. 2 dishes have been joined together. On mine there's a couple of pieces of fried cottage with a carton of chocolate. My friend, on the other hand, has quite a tasty spread on his, which he seems to be enjoying immensely. I heard that his maid robot makes it for him every morning. The food doesn't look half bad. Then again, anything looks better to a poor smuck like me who eats bread every day. Oh yeah, I would agree with that, but hey. Problem with your food or... never mind. Problem indeed. I bow down on the croissant. Exclamation mark, question mark. A delicate piece of golden crispy warm surface and so the scent wafts forth. A sweet savour of dough mines a transient aroma created by heavy mixture. But that's not all. The cream inside, unless its softness as slow as it melts upon my tongue. For the vegetables in the mixture provide very strong, rich flavour. The eggs and mashed potatoes join the fray by being pleasantly blended in with the other ingredients. This refined taste, it must be a ton of dots. Had you going there, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Setting aside the sex excuse for rubber substitute, I pose a question to Dr. Gears. By the way, didn't you once tell me you had a lot of androids at home? Huh? What? Huh? Yeah, about 6, I think. That's a high number. Typical can't afford that many. Rumors that Gears is from a well-to-do family. Why the sudden interest? It's nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, he starts grinning like an idiot. Hey, your food's starting to fall out of your mouth, you know. You've taken a liking to androids, haven't you? So you're calling off this little war of ours? More like a temporary truce. Good enough. Androids are simply amazing, you know. They're true greatness of innovation that science has delivered since the beginning of mankind. Buddy, I don't think Android has been around that actually cave paintings with like the caveman with androids. There are quite a few types. My favorite is the maid models. Oh great, we better prepare ourselves for a lore dump. Lore dump incoming. Or maybe not. They take care of all the chores and they really know how to cook. On top of that, the female ones are pretty cute. Sometimes I find myself admiring their beauty. You've got one sick, twisted mind, Gears. Tisk. Do you know that people can achieve inner peace with beauty? It's been proven by science, you know. I shake my head weirdly. I have to admit his enthusiasm over something that's so pretty. Rough, really. Look, it's what's on the inside that counts. What are you talking about? Appearance don't matter if it's still a crummy, stupid robot. Here's an example using people. Let's say there's a person with a pretty face, but he's a man. Oh, trap! Does the fact that he's got a woman's face change anything? Yes, it does. No, he's ultimately a man. Oh, you've not seen the internet, it seems. Likewise, even if I see a beautiful android, since it's ultimately a robot, the aesthetics don't even matter anymore. It just becomes an illusion. What I'm trying to say is that even if a robot acts like a person, it's not. But you use a bad example, buddy. Bad example. A better example would have been 2D anime girls or images, that stuff. Therefore, all robots are the same to me, and I dislike them all. I guess you still haven't changed your mind. There has to be a reason why you brought it up, right? Normally you wouldn't even talk about it. Well, yeah. If you're looking to buy one, I'm here for you, man. I'll make sure to fill you in on everything you need to know. I'm telling you, you'll make the greatest purchase of your life. Alright, with that I will call it here, so this doesn't get too long. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Thank you for watching!